So in Starfield, how do you swap your weapons quickly? Obviously, you've got the standard where you can just go into your inventory and swap them manually, but that isn't really going to fly every single time you run out of bullets. You got to click the next one and go back and forth and just keep going back and forth like that. It doesn't add for the gameplay that you want, and obviously you want to make sure that you are swapping straight away and quickly. So say I'm in intense fire on the stairs, there's chandeliers flying everywhere, there's enemies everywhere. All you've got to do, especially on Xbox, is press the D-pad in any way, and you can see on here I've got favorite some guns. So for instance, if I wanted to change guns here, I've got it there. If I want to change back, then obviously I could do that. If I see some resource, I'm like, oh, I've got to get a bit of cutting on that, then obviously you can do that. Obviously I've got frags, I've got the Mantis pack for some reason there, my med pack's there, but it is going to be predominantly used for the guns. So obviously, how do you do this? How do you get the favorites and how do you put them there so you can utilize as many guns as possible? So if you press start and go into your inventory, you should then find your inventory right there. And obviously you want to look at weapons. At the moment I don't have too many because naturally I'm just trying to cut down as many as possible. So as you can see, if they have got a heart already next to them, then that means they are favorited in some way and are in that slot. If, for instance, I wanted to add this sword in there, then what you can see is on the bottom right, we've got, well, where is it? You've got compared to equipped, inspect, sort name, favorite, drop, and back. You want to be pressing Y to get it into the favorites. So once you're there, you obviously have these empty slots that you can put them in. So obviously if I wanted to put that there, we then back out, it has been favorited, and next time I press the up, you can change into that. And now you have a beautiful sword that you can swipe and all of that jazz, which is always perfect. And again, if you want to swipe, you want to change back, then obviously straight into the gun. If you correlate, especially on the D-pad, with where you know your kind of your guns are. So if I wanted to go, say if I wanted to go right, it would automatically start on right. If then obviously I backed out and said up, then obviously I'm going straight to my grenade. Left is obviously to my guns, and then obviously the med pack straight away there. If you want to double, triple it, you can press it 3 times. You don't actually have to wait for this to come up. If I'm going triple up, I press it straight away. So for instance, if I wanted the gun, straight in. If I wanted the cutter, straight in, and so on and so forth. The quicker you press it, the quicker you can get back to the options, and it does do a nice little slow-mo as well. So you don't necessarily have to fully stop. Obviously, as you're changing weapon, you're not necessarily going to get down the sight straight away, so it depends on what you want to do there, but that is a change. Let me know if this helps.